One of my favorite lyricists, man. This is no secret. JID, your first performance at the VMAs.
Yeah.
First VMA nomination.
Yeah.
How big is this moment for you?
It's cool, man. Like, I always saw something like this for myself. So it just feel good to see it actually coming into fruition, you feel me?
It feels like reality is finally caught up with the vision, huh?
100%.
You know, I'm thinking about your performance, and I want to go back for a second. Last time we saw each other, Budapest, Europe Music Awards.
Yes, sir.
One of the best performances of the night, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
When you're preparing for an award show like this, does having been on that stage prepare you for this one?
100%. Each time you get a chance to step in front of a crowd or anybody, you know what I'm saying, willing to give you their eyes and their ears, I feel like that's a learning experience. So us performing in Budapest, you know what I'm saying, like I said, Budapest to Budapest, like
that's right.
I'm the first person that I know that did that.
And it's the record with Imagine Dragons, which has already been nominated for Best Alternative Enemy. Before I get into that nomination, I just got to ask, what is the difference between preparing for a TV performance versus a live show like the ones you do at festivals or your own concerts?
A filter. A filter of me, you know what I'm saying? Because when it's me and my people, my fans, we wild out. Here it's going to be a little bit more civilized JID, and that's cool too, you know what I'm saying? It's places and times for everything.
Wait a minute, civilized JID?
Yeah, right, it's kind of crazy to say.
I don't even think that there's I don't know, you still get live on stage, man, whether it's televised or not.
Yes, sir.
But you're nominated for Enemy with Imagine Dragons, which is crazy because this is an alternative record. Did you ever see you getting nominations outside of the rap category?
It's kind of crazy. You know, I'm a musical guy, but I wouldn't say that I foresaw that. You know what I'm saying? It's literally the will of the gods.
It speaks to your versatility, too, because, I mean, that was also a record that was in the top 10.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing more work with more diverse artists in that?
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's just a part of me, you know what I'm saying? Just the duality that I feel like I can show with my presence in the music. So 100%, I'm definitely gonna tap in with other genres. I'm already tapped in. Like, I got a lot of stuff coming out for the rest of this year with people you be like, wow, like, he did that.
Well, you got, let me know something.
I would just say Little Dragon for now. That's like one of my favorite groups. They announced it, so it's not like I'm giving you a big, you know what I'm saying? But that's like one of my favorite. That's my favorite group in the world, and I got a song with them coming out soon.
You know, when I think about you being able to have a top 10 record without compromising your art, the line that you have in Dance Now, which you're performing, you got a line that goes something to the effect of, you know, we hope he don't sell his soul. He should be good. He signed a code. Yeah. Can you break that line down for me?
It's just funny because everybody understand code for, like, he's not selling out. He's not like da-da-da. So even me just saying, oh, he should be good, man. He signed somebody who, like, has their head on straight or however you see him, you know what I'm saying, in this real Bob Marley-esque of presence that they try to place on him. So I was just alluding and showing my dog some love, just a tap on his shoulder, because, you know what I'm saying, he really deserves that. He's really that type of guy. He's a great person, you know what I'm saying? So.
But I also looked at it as you're signing somebody who's not gonna make you want to chase a hit.
Exactly.
And by being true to yourself, all of the blessings are coming anyway.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It feels beautiful, bro. It's hard to explain, you know what I'm saying? Just not having to compromise what you stand for, your morals, you know what I'm saying? And just being able to be an artist, that's a rare thing these days, and I appreciate it. It's a blessing from God.
Let's get into the performance, doing surround sound and Dance Now. What can we look forward to in the performance? How you coming?
I'm gonna just get these words right. I'm gonna edit these words for y'all. I'm gonna keep it real PG, but we gonna turn up. We're gonna enjoy ourselves.
Any surprises, stage elements we should know about?
Cristo, man. Cristo, he got all the surprises. I'm just helping him out.
That's fire. That's fire. Tell us about the Forever story. How did the album title come together? Of course, the title is a follow-up to your previous project, but I understand that the track list and numerology played a little bit into what you were thinking?
Yeah. Just fakely, just trying to be creative with how we, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be too over, like, cringy, but to the point of, like, oh, okay, 8 and 8, flip to the side. It's an infinity sign, and it adds into the play of the forever thing. That's all. We just want to keep everything surrounded forever. Yeah, and it's just a sequel that followed up the Never story, where it was like humble beginnings, and this one is like more so of living in your presence, or living in the truth of, like, who you are.
That's fine. The Forever story was originally 16 tracks.
Yep.
What was that 16th track? Because it's 15 now.
Yeah, 16 was the biography, you know what I'm saying, my autobiography. It's called 2007. Had some clearance issues, but I'm sure we're going to get it up on streaming and all that stuff. But I just put it on YouTube so the fans can understand, like, it's a big part of the story.
One thing I also love about this project is I imagine that you put a lot of thought into the composition, the production, you know, with features like Hey Trinata. Even when you announced the project, you made sure that you named every single composer and producer. Why was that important for you this time around?
Just because producers don't get shown enough love. I know how much my producer, my composer means to me. I just try to show the same love that I know that they will want to receive, you know what I'm saying? The same love that I show my dog. Like, I just know it's a thing with producers. They need to get that type of energy as well as the features. You know what I'm saying?
How has the music grown since you first started?
I feel like I matured. You know what I'm saying? As far as just subject matter and being more intentional behind it. Even though I still like go off the wall and just do jittery things, but that's just literally who I am. It's not even me trying to be a certain type of artist, but I just grown with more intention and just trying to be exact with what I'm saying and stand on it.
And your beat selection has always been phenomenal, but the musicality on this one, from what I'm hearing, is like just stepped up another level. Yeah. What was your approach to composing the actual music behind these records when you're putting this thing together?
Just trying to make songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just trying to make songs people could feel. I know some of the songs, like, I don't know if, I guess I'm a lyricist or whatever, but some of these songs are just feelings, you know what I'm saying? It's just how I was feeling at the moment or the feeling that I was trying to draw from the listener. That's so right. Just me being more intentional helped everything and just growing with the music, bro. Got to.
With 12 years removed from your very first mixtape, Cakewalk.
Crazy.
What would you say to the JID of 2010 if you could talk to that boy?
Keep going. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? You on the right path. I was second guessing myself a lot back then, and I wasn't even taking like that mixtape. When you even say that, it doesn't even feel real because I wasn't even trying, bro. I was coming from maybe football practice to run into a dorm and lay a verse, and then that tape took probably a couple years to make because I was so busy with my real engagement with football and all that stuff. So I made it like whatever year in college, and then it came out like after I got kicked out and everything because I wasn't ready to release it while I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So keep going. Were there moments where you wanted to stop?
Of course, you always got moments of like doubt and stuff like that, but I always been a realist. You know what I'm saying? I always understood like my strengths and weaknesses. I knew what wasn't for me, so it kind of helped me understand who I was. If it was short lived.
Well, looking forward to the next 12. Yes, what do you see for yourself in the future? What do those goals look like?
Big legacy, you know what I'm saying? Big footprints as far as like family and stuff like that. And I just want to change the progress of life for like black people. You know what I'm saying? For the young people, for the elders, like however we can make that better, however I can add my 2 cents in, you know what I'm saying, to be a grain of salt into that beach of change that we need.
Yeah.
That was a good one right there.
That was a grain of salt into the beach of change that we need.
Damn.
It's a bar.
Yeah, that's a bar. I should have saved it. Now y'all got it.